guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally doing my review on The Ordinary. These four babies right here were my very first purchase from the brand back in February, and I purchased the Vitamin C Suspension 23% plus HA Spheres 2%, the Retinol 1%, the Lactic Acid 10% plus HA 2%, and the Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. Those are the four items that I picked up as my very first order from this brand new brand that has just been taking over social media. Since then, I've actually placed a second order, but because of the hype over all of these products, my order's been delayed, so it may take a while getting to me, but please subscribe and stay tuned because in that order, I did purchase the Serum Foundation, and as soon as it becomes available for purchase again, I will also be getting the Coverage Foundation. Those two foundations have been blowing up everywhere. There's a huge waiting list for both of them. So I definitely am going to be getting my hands on both as soon as I can. So subscribe now and look out for full reviews from me on both of those two items. So for now, we're gonna talk about these four in this video. So let's get right into it. Clinical formulations with integrity. That is the tagline for The Ordinary brand. Now, The Ordinary falls under an umbrella company called Decay. It is one of several different brands that the company Decay produces and puts out onto the market. And The Ordinary is kind of the more affordable one of those several different brands. And really, that is the number one reason it's blown up so much on the market, on social media, because of the quality ingredients that they use, the integrity that is important to them to put into the formulation and production of these products while keeping the price point so affordable. So of course, I had to jump on it because you guys know I'm a skincare junkie. Skincare is my number one passion as far as beauty is concerned. So I had to try out these products, and I have to say I am very, very happy that I did. If you go to theordinary.com, you'll find that the website that Decay has set up for the brand is really easily navigated. You can find everything that you need to know about each product. They're set up in categories, and each one of the products has a full description of ingredients that are in the product, what it should be used for, what time of day it should be used for, what you should avoid mixing it with, what other products that it does mix well with. The Ordinary, Decay, fantastic job with the website for laying out all of that information. So now I'm gonna get right into the four products that I purchased and have been using for the last several months, and I'm gonna start with the Retinol 1%. The Ordinary has two retinoid options, and the one that I chose is called Retinol 1%, and they also have another one called Advanced Retinoid 2%. This one that I've purchased, as the name suggests, is 1% of pure retinol. Retinol, or retinoic acid, in general is supposed to help with the appearance of fine lines, photo damage, and just general all over anti-aging of the skin. Personally, for me, I had never used a retinol or retinoid product before until I purchased this one from The Ordinary. And I should have known, because of that factor, that I really should have taken it a lot easier than I did. I actually ended up using this 3 nights in a row, and The Ordinary does recommend that you use any retinol product only in the evenings. And of course, during the daytime, make sure you're using an appropriate sunscreen. But I went ahead and just went in with this 3 nights in a row, and this is what happened. So as you can see, I experienced extreme flakiness and peeling of the skin, and that I do not blame The Ordinary one bit for. That is 100% user error. I had no business using this product that many nights in a row, especially since my skin was not used to any type of retinol product in the past. So I highly recommend that if you do buy a retinol from The Ordinary, I actually agree with them, and their suggestion is to start with the other one, which is the Advanced Retinoid 2%. Even though that one is 2% and this one is 1%, this is pure retinol, and the other one at 2% is just a more, I guess, I don't know if watered down would be the correct word, but there are certain ingredients that have been put into that particular retinol product that make it very easy for the skin to tolerate, and you will experience much less flaking and peeling. The Ordinary advertises that. I have not used it myself. In the order that I mentioned earlier, I have put an order in for that retinol, so I'm very excited to try that out and see how it compares to this one. But definitely follow The Ordinary's instructions and go with that one. But since that episode, I've learned my lesson. I cut back to 1 time a week, and even to this day, that is only as often as I use this product, 1 time a week. Right now, the flaking has pretty much gone down to almost nothing. I do get a tiny little bit around the mouth area, very, very small little bit of flaking. But for the most part, my skin has gotten used to it now, so I am considering going up to 2 times a week. I think at this point my skin can handle it, but take heed of my recommendation and make sure that you ease into any retinol product. You know, my bougie self thought this little $6, $7, however much it was, product isn't gonna do that much, so I don't need to worry about being too aggressive. But trust me, I did need to really tone it down and not use it as much as I did in the beginning. So The Ordinary Retinol 1%, very, very good retinol product for me as someone new to using retinoic acid products. So I do recommend this. It definitely does help to do all of the things that you want a good retinol product to do, and I really did enjoy using it. Next is The Ordinary's Vitamin C. This is the Vitamin C Suspension, 23% plus HA Spheres, 2%. Now, The Ordinary does offer several other vitamin C options, but I went with this one specifically in my very first order because this is the only one out of all of the options that has pure L-ascorbic acid. The other vitamin C varieties of products that they carry have different degrees of vitamin C in them, but I personally am partial to L-ascorbic acid, and I prefer to use vitamin C products that have L-ascorbic over other variations of vitamin C. This vitamin C product is actually something that I've never experienced before. It is a water-free, silicone-free, stable suspension, as the name suggests. The vitamin C powder, and that's what L-ascorbic acid really is. It comes in a powder form, and various different brands or skincare companies that include vitamin C in their products will mix it in with other things to make the application of whatever that product is a lot more smoother to the skin. But what The Ordinary has done is really just left the ascorbic acid as it is in its granular form and just added in HA, hyaluronic acid, to create a stable suspension. So what that means is when you apply this to your face, you will feel that granular, sandy feel to this product going onto your skin. This product, I have to say, stinks. I have to let you guys know that it stinks. stinks horribly. When I first put it on my face, the stench was almost too much, but I love my vitamin C and I really enjoyed using this product because it still did the job that you want any great vitamin C product to do. It brightens, it hydrates, especially this one, because it does have hyaluronic acid, which is a fantastic hydrator for the skin. It will help to even out your skin tone and just create just beautiful, even, beautifully even canvas for makeup application. Another thing I want to mention is that this did tend to pill on my skin when I rubbed it in. The first few times that I did apply it, I tried rubbing it into the skin as I would normally do with any other typical vitamin C serum that I've used in the past. But what I found was that it did pill. So what I did from then on was to just pat it into my skin, and that really eliminated the problem. So because of that, I don't recommend using this in the AM. I personally only use it in the PM, so I can't speak to how it would perform under makeup. I can only assume that it would not perform very well under makeup. So I highly recommend using this in the evening time. Another issue I want to bring to your attention with this product is The Ordinary does state on their website that some people may experience a tingling sensation after applying it on their face. For about the first week or two of use, I really didn't experience that. Maybe the first day of use, I may have experienced a little bit of a tingle. I'm not too sure if it was that or another product that I was using, but I have experienced skin as far as vitamin C goes. I've been using vitamin C serums for some time now. So those of you who have maybe never used a vitamin C product may have that issue, so just keep that in mind. Next is my Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5, and this is my very first experience with a true hyaluronic acid product. I'm sure in the past I've probably used other products that contained hyaluronic acid, but this is my very first hyaluronic acid serum that I have used, and I enjoyed using this one immensely. It is super, super hydrating for the skin. I really loved using this in conjunction with my moisturizer, and especially at nighttime when, you know, I want my skincare products to do the most work. This can be used day and or night, but I really enjoyed using this as an extra booster to my moisturizer, especially since I did purchase these items in the winter time, and I really wanted to feed my skin with that extra hydration, and hyaluronic acid does that so well. I did find that this particular formula was slightly sticky, not overly sticky, but just a little bit. 3 or 4 drops is all that you need, and I found that it really spread over my skin quite easily. And especially if you do follow up with your moisturizer over top, that sticky feeling goes away, it doesn't linger. Okay, last but not least is my lactic acid, and I chose the 10% variety. The Ordinary also carries a 5% variety, also plus HA 2%, hyaluronic acid 2%. This is another hit out of the park for me. All 4 of these products I give 5 stars to, because I all feel that for the price, especially, they did a fantastic job, and the lactic acid treatment is no exception. So lactic acid is an AHA, and it is designed to be a wonderful exfoliator for the skin. It should remove all the dead skin. It should even out your skin tone, make all of your other products that you're putting on top just work that much better, because that layer of dead skin has been removed. And I have really found that this product has helped me to keep my skin extremely soft and free of all of that dead skin. The Ordinary does advise that this particular product be used at night, and that's exactly how I used it in the evenings. And also be very careful to not use it if you do have peeling or sensitive or troubled skin. I do have sensitive skin, but again, I am very familiar with AHAs, lactic acid being one of them, that have been implemented in my skincare routine for a very long time. So that's why I actually chose the 10% over the 5, because I knew that my skin could handle it. You know your skin better than anyone. So if you're new to AHAs or just acids in general, you've experienced having those issues of making your skin very sensitive or have excessive peeling, make sure that you start off with their 5% and then work your way up. So guys, to recap, I am very, very happy with all 4 of my Ordinary purchases, and I will purchase all 4 of these items again in the future. For the price point, I think that they do a fantastic job, and that is really what people need to keep in mind first and foremost. I'm sure many people out there that are used to very expensive high-end skincare may not think that the Ordinary products do all that much, and in comparison, maybe they don't. I've used my fair share of low to mid-range to high-end skincare. I've never gotten into really super high-end, very, very expensive skincare in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But as time goes on, I am planning on doing that just to see how effective very expensive skincare is compared to very affordable skincare. But personally, for me and for what I'm looking for in my skincare routine, the Ordinary products do the job. The hyaluronic acid gave me the hydration that I was looking for. The lactic acid exfoliated the way that I wanted my face exfoliated. The vitamin C brightened the way that I wanted my skin to be brightened. The retinol definitely helped to diminish some very small fine lines and really give my skin an all over very youthful look that I was expecting it to do. So it did everything that I wanted it to do, and for a very low affordable price. So I am very pleased with my experience with the Ordinary. I encourage you guys to try some of these products out. Please let me know in the comments if you have already, or you're thinking about possibly trying out some products and which ones you are wanting to try. And we can go back and forth with our opinions and see how far we can get with this brand. Please do subscribe. I am coming back with more parts. That's why this one is labeled part 1. I will be ordering more products periodically and coming back to you guys with full reviews on my experience. So thanks so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.